This helps tremendously, of course, because quite a few of the companies basically reached the end of what they can do in terms of cost cutting. They had domestic problems as well, so it was very, very difficult situation throughout last year, and they got really frustrated. And now the yen is much weaker by about 10 yen from around 80 to the dollar to 90 to the dollar. This helps tremendously. It lifts all shifts.
All right, we saw the Japanese yen start depreciating in mid-November. Will the weakness of the currency start reflecting in the last quarter earnings of Japanese companies?
Absolutely. It is not just about sales. Sales, of course, take much longer, and these contracts the exporters are writing taking much longer. But what it does is all the overseas production, all the overseas sales need to get to be transferred back to Japan, and a lot of that is done at the end of the fiscal year, so during the spring season, and this is now translated into a much weaker yen, so overseas earnings are much stronger. That helps the balance sheet tremendously.
We are currently in the midst of the final quarter of the fiscal earnings season for Japanese companies. So are we likely to see earnings being revised higher?
Exactly. This is what we are looking for this week and next week. What we already saw is that the banks in Japan have been doing tremendously well last year. This is because they got so much money from the government, from the Bank of Japan, that was already expansionary last year. And now the stock valuations are up. The Topix is already up 25%. Of course, this has a big impact on everybody. Now, looking at which sectors are doing well, and so the car makers, of course, are doing very well right now.